Amazing day to all. This is Teacher Dan Rugayan and welcome to another episode of our Research Talks. Pag-uusapan natin sa videong ito ang mga Philippine journals na naka-index sa Scopus. I know most of you are looking for journals which are indexed in Scopus as a platform to publish your research works or scholarly papers. I hope this video will help you to identify some of these Scopus journals, particularly based in the Philippines. But before that, let's have some review about Scopus. Well, you know very well that Scopus is Elsevier's abstract and citation database, which was launched in 2004 and is considered to be the largest abstract and citation database of peer-reviewed literature. Most of the higher education institutions in the Philippines are actually requiring scholars and researchers and professors to publish other works in reputable journals, specifically indexed in Scopus. Now, tignan natin and let's check. Let's find some of these journals which are based in the Philippines and are indexed in these database or the citation database. So as you can see, we have here some of the journals. These are Philippine journals indexed in Scopus as of June 2021. So let's see some of these journals. So we have first the Acta Medica Filipina of the University of the Philippines, Manila. This journal publishes works related to medicine. Another Scopus journal is the ASEAN Journal of Chemical Engineering, published by the ASEAN Chemical Engineers, which is focused on chemical engineering or engineering in general. We also have the Asian and Pacific Migration Journal of the Scalabrini Migration Center of the Philippines. This particular journal accepts papers related to migration. Asian Development Review is another Scopus Index journal by the Asian Development Bank or ADB and the ADB Institute. This particular journal is focused on the development, particularly in the Asian region. If you are looking for education-related journal, which is Philippine-based and Scopus Index, we have Asia Pacific Education Researcher, published by the De La Salle University. Another journal published by the De La Salle University is the Asia Pacific Social Science Review, and this is particularly focused on social sciences. So if you have papers on social sciences, you might want to consider this particular journal for your publication. Another set of journals are the following. We have the Asian EFL Journal, a division of TESOL Asia, which is concerned with English as foreign language as its focus and scope. We also have the DLSU Business and Economics Review. If you are into business and economics, this is published by the De La Salle University. We also have the Humanities Diliman of the University of the Philippines Diliman, which is concerned with topics on humanities. We also have the Journal of Environmental Science and Management. If you are into environmental science and management, this journal is published by the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. The Journal of the Asian Federation of Endocrine Societies is another Scopus Index journal, which is focused on endocrinology or related fields. We also have the Journal of the International Society for Southeast Asian Agricultural Sciences, or the Journal of the ISAAS. It is concerned with agriculture and agricultural sciences. Next, we also have the Critical Cultura of the Department of English of the Ateneo de Manila University, which publishes works on literary, language, and culture. We also have the Critique and Online Journal of Philosophy by the Department of Philosophy of the University of Santo Tomas. This particular journal is encouraging scholars to publish works on philosophy or regarding philosophy or related discipline. We also have the Mindanao Journal of Science and Technology, published by the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, or USTP. This particular journal is accepting papers related to science, technology, and engineering. The Philippine Agricultural Scientist of the College of Agriculture and Food Science of the University of the Philippines, Las Bañas, is another good journal which is indexed in Scopus and is accepting papers related to agriculture and agricultural sciences. The Philippine Journal of Science by the Department of Science and Technology, managed by Science and Technology Information Institute, is another good journal, Scopus Index, and one of the leading journals in science and technology. The Philippine Journal of Systematic Biology by the Association of Systematic Biologists of the Philippines is another Scopus Index journal where you can publish your works related to systematic biology. We also have Philippine Political Science Journal for those who are looking for journals regarding politics and political science. This journal is published by the Philippine Political Science Association, or the PPSA. Another good journal is the Philippine Studies, Historical, and Ethnographic Viewpoints of the Ateneo de Manila University. This is another Scopus Index journal that publishes works on Philippine studies. We also have the Philosophia, International Journal of Philosophy, accepting papers related to philosophy and allied fields by the Philippine National Philosophical Research Society. The Plaridel Journal by the University of the Philippines, Diliman, is another journal related to media and communication. We also have the Sabrao Journal of Breeding and Genetics, managed and published by the Society for the Advancement of Breeding Researches in Asia and Oceania, or the Sabrao. The Philippine Journal of Internal Medicine by the Philippine College of Physicians, or PCP, accepts papers regarding or related to internal medicine. And we also have the last journal here, Western Pacific Surveillance and Response. So you might want to check this. This is actually published by the World Health Organization Regional Office for the Western Pacific. So these are some uh, Scopus journals where you can consider in publishing your works. And there are a lot, actually, there are several other Scopus journals published by other countries where you can also check and publish your work. But of course, if you wanted to publish your works in these journals, you can freely go to their website or just type the name of the journal in the Google and then look for their official website to check the author guidelines as well as to check the if there are templates to follow, the call for papers, the publication frequency, and even to check some of their previous articles for your related literature review. So that's all, no? That's all that I'd like to share. What I'd like to share for you today. So marami pong salamat. Remember, let's all remember to publish and flourish. Maraming salamat and stay safe, everyone.